Welcome back to Auto Shine, your ultimate destination for the most exciting, in-depth, and honest reviews of the world's most unique and head-turning vehicles. Today, we've got something truly extraordinary for you, something that blends classic automotive soul with modern-day adventure. We're diving deep into the 2025 Porsche 912 Motorhome. Yes, you heard that right. A Porsche A912 turned into a motorhome. And believe me, this is not your average RV. At first glance, the 2025 Porsche 912 Motorhome stops people in their tracks. It's one of those rare creations that feels like a work of art, blending nostalgia and innovation into a single, rolling masterpiece. Porsche purists might raise their eyebrows at the idea of turning a 912 into a motorhome, but once you see what's been done here, you start to realize this is more than a vehicle, it's a lifestyle statement. The design takes the silhouette of the classic 912, complete with its timeless curves and retro lines, and stretches it into something practical yet undeniably cool. It's longer, taller, and has a custom fiberglass extension at the rear that houses the living quarters. But despite its transformation, the front end still screams Porsche, with those iconic round headlights, low-slung nose, and that unmistakable badge. The attention to detail is mind-blowing. Porsche's minimalist elegance is preserved throughout the design. The original paint color options are available, and even the wheel arches and chrome trims have been tastefully integrated. Instead of trying to completely reinvent the 912, the designers respected its roots while adapting it for modern-day adventurers who want the soul of a classic sports car with the freedom of the open road. It rolls on custom-built wheels that resemble the Fuchs-style rims, but scaled appropriately for the added weight and dimensions of the motorhome build. It's sleek yet functional, retro but ready for long-distance travel. Now let's talk about the interior, because that's where things get truly wild, in the best way possible. Step inside the 912 Motorhome and you're immediately greeted with a cabin that feels more like a boutique hotel than a camper. Everything inside has been custom-built with a fusion of vintage Porsche elements and modern motorhome tech. The driver and passenger seats are original-style Porsche seats, reupholstered in premium leather with contrast stitching. The dashboard keeps the classic 5-gauge layout but integrates a discrete digital interface behind the analog look. It's a smart mix of retro visuals and modern-day usability. As you move toward the living space, the transition feels seamless. Wood paneling, soft LED lighting, brushed metal fixtures, and suede finishes give it a premium vibe. There's a compact but fully functional kitchenette with an induction stove, a mini fridge, and even a hidden espresso machine that tucks away when not in use. The dining area uses fold-out panels and convertible seating to maximize space, and yes, there's a surprisingly cozy sleeping area tucked into the rear of the unit with a memory foam mattress, blackout blinds, and ambient lighting. The bathroom is another small marvel. It's compact, but it includes a toilet, a rainfall shower, and a small sink, all integrated in a way that doesn't feel cramped. Storage is smartly concealed behind panels and under the seats, allowing you to carry all your essentials without cluttering the aesthetic. Under the hood, or should I say under the rear hatch, you'll find a modern take on the flat-4 engine that powered the original 912. For 2025, this motorhome is equipped with a hybrid powertrain that combines an electric motor for city driving with a small displacement turbocharged flat-4 for highway cruising. The performance isn't going to rival a 911 GT3, but that's not the point. What you get is smooth acceleration, enough torque to handle steep grades even with the added weight, and a driving feel that's unmistakably Porsche. On the road, the 912 Motorhome is surprisingly nimble. Thanks to its low center of gravity and balanced chassis, it handles better than most vehicles in the camper category. Steering feedback is precise, and the suspension setup has been fine-tuned to offer a comfortable ride without sacrificing the connectedness you'd expect from a car wearing the Porsche crest. It feels stable at highway speeds, responsive on twisty roads, and smooth enough for long-distance road trips. In short, it drives like no other motorhome out there. But let's talk about what this vehicle really represents. The 2025 Porsche 912 Motorhome isn't just about specs or numbers, it's about freedom, individuality, and passion. It's for people who love the open road but don't want to give up the style and performance of a true sports car. It's for dreamers, explorers, and those who live life with a sense of adventure and an eye for design. This isn't mass-produced, it's crafted. Built for those who want to turn heads at the campsite, spark conversations at the gas station, and live out of something that feels like a piece of rolling history. Yes, it's niche. Yes, it's expensive. And yes, it probably doesn't make logical sense for the average person. But the Porsche 912 motorhome was never meant to be average. It's for the few who get it, for the ones who look at a vintage 912 and think, what if? And then actually make it happen. So, is the 2025 Porsche 912 motorhome practical? Maybe not in the traditional sense. But is it one of the most unique, stylish, and conversation-worthy motorhomes on the planet? Absolutely. It's the perfect fusion of Porsche DNA with the wanderlust spirit. And at the end of the day, isn't that what great automotive design is all about? Pushing boundaries, blending eras, and turning impossible ideas into unforgettable experiences. That's it for today's review. If you love this deep dive into one of the wildest vehicles we've ever featured, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to Auto Shine for more amazing car content, and turn on the bell so you never miss a ride like this. Drop a comment below, would you drive this Porsche 912 motorhome across the country? Or is it just a garage queen in disguise? Either way, we'd love to hear your thoughts. Until next time, keep shining and keep driving.